Oh, hey, it's Tom Modern. I'm here in a storage slash workshop space, and just finished building my Dreamcatcher, which is based on a Delta T antenna, but the only difference is it's inverted. Um, the idea for the Dreamcatcher came from a colleague who decided to build one and just take a delta and invert it and see what would happen. And so I woke up one day with the idea in my head of two pyramids connected at the point, like this, exhibiting enormous energy. And I told him about it. I said, well, the experiment worked. They actually got the antenna to project out a thought pattern to me. Now, we've had, I've built some in the past, and he has, and I've had results with it at times, and then at other times no results. So it's a kind of arbitrary, but I think you would need a computer or a supercomputer to really hone this thing, just like a Delta T from Montauk. This is all from Montauk technology, and to really do what you want with it. Basically, I built a few of these models, experimented with it. I took them outside. Once I had a Bigfoot creature examine it and break it. This was even before it was finished. I'm not sure if it broke it by accident. And once I had raccoons attack it and disconnect the battery. They obviously didn't like it. So I don't have any Delta T's now. The one I had, I left in a property in New York when I lived in New York, and I moved around a lot. So it was about yay big, about 4 feet by 4 feet. So it was a little cumbersome to really move around with. So, and it was just an experiment. This one, I just finished this Dreamcatcher. You might hear the word Dreamweaver too. It's the same thing. These are names that we came up with. I don't know what the other names of this particular antenna could be. I'm not sure. I asked Preston Nichols about it when he was still alive, and he said they're used in surveillance and they have alternate applications, but he didn't expand on that, so I'm not sure what he meant by that. And he never told me what the I think he called it the biconal antenna, but this is different, and it's bipyramidal antenna. The biconal is like in the name, cones. I'm not sure, but I've just finished wiring this. It's took me about a week and a half, and about $40 in materials. And the way I've wired this is similar to a Delta T antenna with X, Y, and Z coils. I think I screwed up some stuff. You make a lot of mental mistakes if you're ever going to build an antenna, but you have to just reverse and hopefully you didn't progress too far and revert back and start over that part that you screwed up. Basically, so the way I wired this was it would go X, Y, and Z coil. The X coils are the bases, the squares, the foundations of the pyramid. Those are the way I wired this one is I didn't want to cross the other energy fields, so I would go positive to negative in a clockwise manner. So positive, and then the outcome of it negative lead. Same with this side. And actually, like in the future, I'll probably, like the Delta T, there'll be a white noise correlation to those X coils. I mean, right now I'm just powering it up just to experiment to see what happens. Haven't powered it up yet, and so I'm just going to power those DC just along with the other coils, just for now. Now the X, the Y, and the Z coils, like keeping the Delta T wiring in mind, it would go positive, boom, 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 and then when you end up here, you got to go to your alternate coil, which would be here. So we'd go clockwise here, and then boom, 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 out there to your negative. And same thing with your other Z coil. Go here, here. Maybe I did that already. Here, here, clockwise, here, here. That's probably what I just screwed up now. This side, boom, boom. This side, boom, boom. You always go to your alternate coil. So that's all wired up. Now, my colleague used to do something with the pin of the pyramid. There seems to be probably great power focused right here, but that really needs to be experimented with more. He did something with a witness thing. He would put a plate here, and if you wanted to send a message or a track, something. I'm not sure the extent of his experiments with that in that regard, and he lost touch for now. But I'll go into more in the other videos with that kind of stuff and with the stuff that he uncovered. Let's call him colleague. With that, I'm just going to go ahead and power it up and see what happens. Now I'm running into a 19 volt output, 19 volts of DC. Now someone might want to experiment with AC. I think my colleague did that. He experimented with the X coils with AC, but I'm going to run this all DC and see what happens. I'm not an electronics expert, so I don't want to electrocute myself. Or this coil here is probably not enough gauge for AC. So, with that said, I'm just going to go ahead and power it up and see what happens. So. Okay, already now I felt something different. I'm not sure, but now this is on. I can feel it intuitively. I can feel it. I can feel it psychically. I can feel the cycles. It's a strong field, I'll tell you that. It's a lot stronger than my little ones that I built, that's a good sign. Something's happening. So I'm going to send a psychic message out to my colleague that I got a new, even though I did leave him a phone message, but I'm not sure if that's his phone anymore. So send him out a psychic message that I got a Dreamcatcher online here, and message out to Montauk. Hello, Montauk. Come in, Montauk. Let's see, York. There's York. Hello, Montauk. He starts talking, and you know something's happening. But, okay, I'm just going to sit on it beside this thing and get rejuvenated and remagnetized. If anyone has any comments or wants one of these things and wants to buy one of these things, let me know. So, time travel applications, I don't know, maybe. I know the Delta T has time travel applications and psychic applications. It's got to have something. So that said, I'm at 9 minutes already here, so I don't want to make too long of a video. So your comments here, your suggestions, your information. I'm always interested in information people know about Montauk and the like. So headquarters here, over and out.